What up, everybody, and welcome to the show of hurt feelings, disagreements, debate, and controversy. It is the House of Havoc Top 10. Today we have the artist formerly known as Anthony Alessino, the smooth criminal Brian Castiglione, and the mullet-wearing, cold-take sharing Jack Hockenjos. And last but certainly not least is your boy, the Dean Malenko of podcasting, the man of 1,000 nicknames, Jimmy Hockenjos. What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the show. If it's your first time joining the show, welcome to the show. Today, we're going back for us about 15 years or so, 20 years or so.
Nothing on my list. I did at 16, so
20 years ago.
20 years ago.
20 for me, for sure.
Yeah, 20, yeah.
To discuss birthday parties. What's up, guys? Help me out here.
So here's the thing. Jack is like, he's a young man. He might have been at one
There
of these
might be
parties.
things on his list we've never heard of.
There might be things on this list he did 4 years ago.
Very true.
That's true.
There's things I've done this year, dude, that I thought were pretty lit.
See, now this...
Well, now, all right.
okay. I don't see this list.
We'll see.
Without a doubt, this should be the most frustrating list to the listeners. Without a doubt.
Good. It was a little frustrating for me.
Honorable mentions. This is hard to write. I got a headache. Honorable
Well,
mentions.
I got dishonorable mentions.
I do as well.
Who has honorable mentions?
I don't think I have any. Let's go with dishonorable.
I have honorables and dishonorables.
I have no honorables, only dishonorable.
Tremendous. All right, so we should do honorables
You
first.
should tell us your honorables. You have honorables?
No.
Okay.
All right, I didn't have honorables until I just popped into my head like right before we were gonna do this. Bar/bat mitzvahs and quinceañeras. Never been to one before. Heard they're pretty lit. Honorable mention. That's really I
That's
don't
a
have.
good point. I agree
Yeah.
with that. Yeah, they definitely.
From what I've heard, they're
I do
they're
appreciate the
the
cultural
littest place
reference.
in the land, dude.
The littest place on the land.
They look lit.
I like the cultural reference. I've never been to either of those. Either. Dishonorable mentions. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. You excited? So you go first.
So, my dishonorable mention is the dumbest idea for a birthday party ever of all time. Okay? It's called the puzzle room / secret room, whatever it may be.
Escape room?
Escape room. Whatever you want to call it. Okay? Never once on my birthday do I think I ever want to go to an escape room with my friends. Because with my friends, there's no escaping the escape room. You can't. It's the most frustrating
So
thing
you guys are
about
hold on,
planet Earth.
hold on. Time out. I have two left. So you guys are just bad at it.
No, it's not.
You're
that
not
we're
a
bad at
cohesive
it.
unit?
Here's what
We don't work
happens.
together
It's-
well.
You don't
Oh,
know
yeah,
each other's strengths and weaknesses.
No, there's no cohesive unit with people my age. Okay.
That's not
It's-
true. I don't buy that. Do you buy that? There's no group of 20-year-old men right now that could act like a cohesive unit.
There are probably
None of my
out there.
friends can.
I mean,
No, regular kids. Regular kids I'm talking
kids,
about.
not
Not
friends.
I do think
not military
20-year-old
people.
males could go into an escape room and complete it, if that's
What?
And work as a team.
and work as a team. Yes.
Well,
I'm gonna say this: you take you and 7 of your friends, and me, Jim, and Brian get out faster.
Hell yeah. 100%.
He just said they've never once gotten out. Of
I don't-
course we will.
That's ridiculous to me.
Yeah, but allow me to
We
clarify.
could dick around for the first 20 minutes and still get out.
Do you
before
understand what that's like, dude?
that. We could play a game
Yeah,
of cards,
but here,
dude.
let me explain.
Go ahead, explain.
I
Whole
believe-
hour.
I
All right,
believe
go ahead.
personally that I and 3 other normal people who are my age can go and complete an escape room. I think
So-
me and my friends, the people I would rather have on my birthday, can't. And it is the most frustrating thing I've
It's the
ever
most
witnessed.
frustrating
So what you're saying is your
thing.
friends aren't normal people.
Probably not, no.
So the,
All right.
the
That's why they're
idea,
my friends.
okay, hold
Look
on,
at me.
wait. So the idea of the escape room isn't a bad thing. It's just the fact that you can't get out of one.
I also think...
He just doesn't want to be pissed off on his birthday, dude.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's like...
Because here's what I'll say.
go
Here's what
for
I'll
it,
say.
dude.
I didn't have escape room in my top 10, but like,
Neither did I.
Nah, because I never thought
it's
of it
not
as
a
a
bad
birthday
one.
party.
I mean,
thing.
I
No,
get
it's
out of
not
the
a-
ones I'm in. All but one, and it haunts me still to this day.
Yeah, the one that we fucking didn't get the last one. Tough stuff.
It was tough stuff, but you know what? We move on from it. We
Yeah.
learn. We grow.
Dude, we pissed running down our leg, cracked under pressure.
We did.
Cracked under
But
pressure.
I guess this guy fucking
But
gets
let
lost
me-
in a cardboard box. So.
Let me explain to you what happens. my friends will go and pick up a clue or like a puzzle piece that you need to solve something in the room, and they'll be like, "Oh, how do we use it? We put it like this in a circle." And I'm like, it's not that hard, guys. There's a magnet in the side of this one. You use the magnet to pull the key through the stupid glass maze. It isn't that hard.
See,
And
all
You
I'm
need to take
envisioning.
charge.
It sounds to me
there
is
is
like
no take charge.
you need to be an
You
alpha.
sound like
We're a
you know
bunch of
what's going on.
hooligans.
But
All,
you know what's going on.
all I'm imagining is like his friend, and I don't know his friends, right? Just stumbling on a clue and is like, "What's this?" And then Jack's like, "Oh, that must be a clue." And this guy's like, "Should we eat it?" And he just eats it. Like,
See, I was
And
and then
thinking.
Jack's like,
probably
Jack's like,
happened.
"No, don't eat it." And he's
I
just,
was
like,
thinking more
chewing on
like.
it, like
I was
they're
thinking.
radioing it.
I was thinking more like, oh, what's this? Oh, there's probably a clue where we might need that later. And then the kid just goes, all right. Talks it
You're
over his
not
shoulder, dude.
Wrong. You're not wrong.
All right.
That's why it's dishonest.
So I never thought of that as a birthday party thing because those.
That's new age. shit.
Yeah, that's a new age thing. That was just something we did on a Friday night. when we were-
Dishonorable mention.
My dishonorable mention, and this is kind of a, if you know me, this is a weird one coming from me in a way, I guess. But fucking movie theater birthday parties are lame as fuck, dude.
Damn. When
But-
you were little, though.
No, lame.
Still lame.
Lame. And I didn't respect your parents.
Oh my god, Uncle Joe. What is wrong with you?
Can't afford laser tag, dude. What's wrong with you? You're spending
I-
you're spending $7 a
Now
head
that
on a
you say
movie
that,
ticket.
I am surprised that you.
Yeah, because your boy loves movies, but a movie
The
birthday.
thing is-
Because this is what like a birthday party should be, especially if we're talking about when you're kids, right? Like an 8-year-old birthday party to go see Inspector Gadget 2, lame as fuck, dude. 8-year-old birthday parties, kids should be
Dude,
running
that's
around,
tough.
playing with each other, interacting, being social, doing all the shit that they can't do when they're in school. In a movie theater, you just do this
I mean, it comes
and
with
fucking
pizza
sit
and
there
cake,
for
right?
90 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Listen.
pizza and a cake after, great, dude.
Whatever.
Sbarros.
Well,
Really, 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 really weird dishonorable mentions from this side of the room. I know the masses will agree with my dishonorable mention. I have
Let's
two.
see.
One, a lot of people might not know, but you guys should. Well, I don't know about you, but you guys will. And one is like a classic. Like anything to do with clowns for a kid's birthday party probably just isn't it.
That's one.
I'm with it, dude.
that's just
I'm
Alright,
that's
yeah.
just and that's just baseline. You know what I mean?
I'm with that, but I'm not with people who are just afraid of birthday clowns.
Not afraid
I
of
think
them.
you should
Not
grow up
afraid of
if
them.
you're afraid
Not
of
afraid of
birthday
them.
clowns.
Nobody says
They're weird.
what was
Clowns
your
are weird.
favorite childhood birthday, and no kid goes the clown one. The clown one was my favorite.
Yeah.
No, never ever. Okay, the other one, dishonorable mention. I don't know if the viewers are gonna know this. There was a place, and this sucks because I asked Valentina to kind of throw a little list together of what she thought, right? And she named this as one of her tops, and I was like, "Wow, you just reminded me how bad it is."
Wow.
Oh,
Wood Kingdom.
Yes, dude. Fuck yeah.
What is that?
I'll tell you right now.
I remember what
I will tell you right now, I didn't even know Wood Kingdom was a place for birthday parties to be had until like 5 years ago. My whole life, I thought they just like sold sheds and stuff.
So Wood Kingdom.
That's fine.
I shit you
What
not.
do you do at Wood Kingdom? Get splinters?
Wood Kingdom. Do you know what it is?
No.
Yeah, I drove past it on like middle.
You ever
country.
been inside? You ever been to a birthday there?
No.
Okay, I
That's
have.
not
So here we go. It's literally they serve pizza, some
Alright.
D-rate pizza, right? And you play on
Wood King.
a
What
wooden
did you anticipate?
jungle gym. And the jungle
Oh.
gym is like, I mean, I guess you call it like multi-tiered, but it's very much not advanced. It's very much not above and beyond. It's very much not the best jungle gym you've ever seen in your life. It's an average jungle gym, all wood, couple slides. That's it. You're paying to use an indoor wood gym.
Sounds like a shitty CrossFit class, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I guess you're like demoing their own.
It feels like you're
Imagine, I'm gonna tell you,
It's
the
like
only
low-key marketing. Like your kids came here and they love this.
So let's hear.
Why don't we put it in
because
the
you
backyard?
could. What do you think? You get like 20
So
kids,
Valentino
like 3-hour party, like an hour for pizza and cake, and like 2 hours playing. 20 kids, like $149.99, right?
I mean, like
I have no idea.
That's
what the
Wood
market
Kingdom.
is.
That is so.
that's current day Wood Kingdom.
I thought
Is it
Wood
not?
Kingdom shut
Wait,
down.
wait.
Well, whatever.
No, Wood
It's-
Kingdom's still
here.
there, I think.
Here,
Wood Kingdom, not lit.
There's no wood in there.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
it
Wood Kingdom definitely sucks, dude.
though. So,
Not lit.
Very good dishonorable
and
mention.
for fuck's sake, it's a franchise. We got
Yeah.
multiple Wood Kingdoms over here.
Now that I'm
Wood
thinking
Kingdom,
about it,
not lit.
not. I guess I'd put this on my honorable mention. Now that we're just going back.
Honorable mention?
Yeah, because
Okay.
I didn't think of this, but
My
didn't
man's
have,
rubbernecking.
We didn't have these when we were little. Because I just thought of it now. We didn't have these when we were little, but I'm sure they're lit. But those indoor trampoline parks are probably the sickest shit if you're like a kid right now to go to a birthday party to. You just run around and jump on trampolines and go absolutely nuts for like 2 hours.
I have to agree.
Come on now. Just figure that
I
out.
also have to agree.
Who got dishonorable mention?
No,
No,
that's an
no,
honorable
just
mention.
give it.
You're up.
Give us your 10.
Oh, I don't have a dishonorable.
Oh, that's
No,
fine. Oh, that's
10.
fine. Then give us 10.
All right. I'm glad we're starting here. So for number 10, I had movie theater birthday parties.
All right, we'll go this way this week. Week. All right,
I
have movie theater.
Oh,
as
you
number
do?
10.
Yeah, let's go.
So
Ungrateful. Ungrateful.
I-
I ask you to be on the rewind. You tell me you don't watch movies, dude. You got the balls on you to come at me right
I
now.
told you. Listen, I've been on the rewind first off. I just didn't know the movies you were watching. But I did like movie theater parties when I was little. I think because that's when I know this is gonna be like a thing, but I felt like that was when movie theaters were kind of like in their prime. You had to go to the movie theater. I specifically remember seeing Dodgeball in the movie theaters for Timmy Miller's birthday party. So that kind of just that just stuck with me.
I don't think they're as bad as you're making it
I
seem.
think
You're
I might
making it
have-
seem like you're pulling
I
teeth.
think I might have also seen Dodgeball at a birthday party.
Yeah, I think I did also.
Nice.
Got him. Sorry.
Brian just murdered a bug in the
Oh.
studio.
Go ahead, Jack.
I've never been to one of these before. But
Yeah, that
I
was
can
probably
only...
like-
I just feel like you're so.
Because Jack came up in the
Unfortunate.
Netflix era.
No, he's just
Yeah,
so
well,
unfortunate.
by the
Like,
time
everything
Jack
in his
grew up,
life
it
is
didn't
so
matter.
unfortunate. Honestly.
It's not unfortunate. It's just different from what we grew up with. So we
What's
perceive
unfortunate
it as
about
being
my life?
unfortunate.
Like you're not
We have the internet
experiencing
and it's baby form,
anything
and
that
they
we're
have it, like-
that we experienced.
But that's
How, let me
that's
ask you this. I'll answer that question with a question, okay? You're 20 years old now. You're well into the time for doing what I'm about to ask you. How many times in your lifetime have you and a group of friends went and hung out at the mall with nothing to do, no intentions of shopping?
a lot.
Oh, you have? Okay. I thought you were going to say never, and I was going to be like, there you go.
It's few and far between, but when it comes to...
So it can't be few and far between and then also a lot.
I
Give me a
can't.
number.
I'm not gonna do this all episode.
Give me
Well,
a
figure it
fucking
out.
number, dude.
Every 2
Ballpark.
weeks. Every 2 weeks, it's a mall trip, dude.
Okay,
Not
to,
every 2 weeks.
to get something or just to hang in the food court, and do
Just
nothing.
to hang, dude. Go see what's available.
No, that's
Go hit
trash.
up
I
Lids.
don't buy it. Don't buy it. I am not buying what he's selling.
Yo, I don't know what you're coming out here with, bro. But let me tell you something. If I want to go to the mall and fucking stare at hats and whatever the fuck else I want to look at, I will. And if I want to bring the boys, I will.
What do you do for fun?
What do I do for fun?
What do you do for
I
fun?
play video games because I fucking graduated high school in the COVID era, dude.
See, that's what I'm saying. There's the point.
How many senior proms you been to?
0.
How many senior trips you go on?
0.
Did you actually walk at graduation?
Yeah.
No, but they called me Jack Caden Cock and Joe's at graduation.
Did they really?
Yes.
Great story.
You gotta mention that more.
Your middle
dude.
name's Caden.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool middle
That
name.
is kind of cool.
It's a gay first name, but it's a pretty cool middle
Yeah, it
name.
would be tough if it's your first name,
It
Yeah.
would be tough, dude.
Yeah.
It would be tough.
especially if you were the same size.
Yeah, dude. I've never met a Caden over 5'8".
You're
Not
you're
gonna lie.
fucking
I don't know if I've ever
6'5".
met anyone named Caden. What's your 10, Jack?
Yeah.
Number 10, motherfucking surprise
The
parties.
mall. Go ahead.
Surprise
Surprise
parties.
party,
Surprise parties are dope.
They are dope
I mean,
and unexpected.
They're not dope when it happens to you.
I don't.
No, you just have an anxiety attack. Sorry, Jack,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Well, that's the thing. I feel like surprise parties. This is as far as they can kind of go, unless it becomes a themed surprise party. You know what I'm saying? Because it gets very specific. A surprise party, when I think of it, it's like, happy birthday, we got some of your family and, some of your friends, and we all came over and we ate dinner and hung out and ate cake. Like, it's not super intense unless it's like a paid for event, like a venue or something like that. But like surprise parties are very, I feel like, low key.
So I disagree with you in saying that they can't go any further than that, and we will get to it eventually. But like, I just gotta, if you truly right here in your heart of hearts, dude, believe that it cannot go any further than 10 because it is what it is. You guys are doing it wrong, and that's all I have to say about that. And we'll get back to that at a later date. My number 10 is the good old bowling birthday party.
Oh, ooh,
You know,
bowling's good.
you put up bumpers because all the kids are anywhere from 7 to 10. You go bang, bang, bang,
Yep.
bang, bang, and you still get one pin. I mean, talk about COVID. We're sticking our hands in these balls that hundreds of other people have stuck their hands in. And then you're going to go chow down on some bad bowling alley pizza, some delicious fountain soda, some probably
Yeah,
decent
soda
French
is
fries.
in the bowling alley.
Yeah. But then,
You're making me want to go bowling.
you know, the minute you put the bumpers down, it's we made an oopsie poopsie. You know,
Made a fucky wucky.
yeah, dude. We gotta go get we gotta go get our boy fucking Ryan. He's gotta go put the bumpers back up. I know he just started his 15, but he's gotta come put. Yeah, I know you asked 3 times. Are you sure? They're 11. Are you sure you want us to put the bumpers down? And now he's gotta go get the little hook out and put the bumpers
He
on.
already knows.
But Ryan will be okay.
Yeah, I mean he was
Okay.
making $7 an hour or something like that, so he'll be all right. But yeah, number 10 bowl.
Number 9. I hope you have the same number 9 as me.
I don't know.
It would be incredible.
I
if you
don't
did.
think we do.
Mine's
Um,
not.
This number 9, I only went to one of these parties, but they were very like 90s. I don't know if you guys ever went. Do you ever go to like the Plaster Craze parties where you used to make like ceramics and put sand?
No,
and shit
dude.
Like that?
No, but
Dude.
fucking somebody said this to me today
Yeah. Really?
when I was like,
No way.
because I like asked about it.
I've
'cause
been,
I was-
but it wasn't my top 10. But I've been.
It wasn't I wasn't something I genuinely enjoyed, but I was looking at this more of like 90s parties,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
felt like this was like a staple. I know 2 of my cousins had parties there. That was like a thing. I don't know. You fill shit up, you make ceramics,
No, I
eat
know.
pizza, the generic.
With
way.
the sand.
yeah,
The little
exactly.
bears up with the
yeah,
sand.
yeah, yeah.
Come on.
You know about this. All right.
I dead on. And then you take the little fucking square piece of paper and you drop stuff in it.
Yeah.
And it fucking comes out and makes it all like different patterns, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was lit.
So 90s.
I mean,
dude.
the more I
So
hear it,
nice.
the more I also want to do that. Like
I mean, I don't think I
Make
do
yourself
it
a
now, but
little-
when you're like 6
You
or
wouldn't do
7,
it now?
No, what the fuck? Why would I do that now?
I'm not saying to fill the bear up. I'm saying you wouldn't make like a cool tie-dye t-shirt now?
Yeah, why not?
Come on, don't. I follow a guy on TikTok. If I knew his name, that'd be great. It'd be a great shout out. He makes the most nuts tie-dye t-shirts I've ever seen in my life. It's like, it's way. I'll show you later. I'll show you.
Alright.
It's too far. It's too much. Number 9, petting zoo.
Like Holbrook? Like the Holtzville Zoo? You ever been to a birthday party at the Holtzville Zoo?
No.
No, but I've been.
Okay.
But I've been to the petting zoo birthday
I
party.
have not.
Want to know where I went to the petting zoo on a school field trip?
Not a birthday though.
No.
To Holtzville you went?
Believe so, yes.
They're
Petting
okay.
zoo. Yeah, I don't.
So
I've never been to a petting zoo.
it's okay. First of all, gimmicky as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Obviously,
Yeah.
every place seems like pizzas get served. Like I just don't feel like
Pizza's just generic.
right. Like I just feel like every
They're
place
like, oh,
is
bread
like
and cheese.
we're just gonna throw a pizza pie at them and we're gonna call it a day. Like that's just how I feel. But this is iconic. It had to make the list. It did. It had. To.
Can I cut you off for a
You can,
second?
you can go.
It's because it's the cheapest way to feed 30 kids.
Pizza.
Yeah.
Undeniably correct. I'm not.
Yeah.
But also, you
Safe
know,
and easy.
pros, you get to pet some animals. Cons, it smells like shit when you're eating the pizza. You know, mostly a young birthday party. I would say like 7 and under. That's really where you're at that where
Yeah.
Feed a couple of llamas.
yeah. Well, yeah, goats.
Yeah.
You know, if you're lucky, you get to touch like a horse or something. That'd be pretty cool. And that's it.
Get to boop his nose.
Yeah, but I wasn't doing that when I was 7, but I would definitely do that thing now. Number 9.
So this is a little bit of a weird one, but it's a very cool concept. A talent show themed birthday party where you tell your friends, yo, pick your coolest trait and come show it off. If you can sing, if you can rap, you can do a handstand. I don't give a fuck, dude. Come show me what you got.
Please clip this. That's the most uncomfortable thing I've ever heard. That is the most uncomfortable thing I've ever heard. Dude,
Have you done this before?
No, I haven't. But
Did you come up with this?
No, I've seen like videos of this shit on Instagram where it was made like a TikTok. It's like I told all my friends to perform a special talent. and I was like, "Yo, these people are kind of lit." But my friends,
Some
can't
guy just
do
goes up
anything
there and
lit.
blows a huge vape cloud.
They time it with a stopwatch.
He literally just said his friends couldn't get out of an escape room, but now he's gonna sit in a crowd
Come and bring
and,
your talent.
and clap.
Bring your
Show that
talent.
Come show me what you got.
Is this your way of saying that you want this sort of party?
Kind of. I mean, I would be.
I
knew it was deeper than that.
Problem is, dude,
This
his
is
birthday's too
literally-
close to
I
Easter,
know.
so it's
Nah.
always just.
Well, we'll
Might be
get
in
to
March
that.
next year.
We'll get to that.
This is literally Brian's favorite party right here.
The
Me.
For
talent
him-
show party?
For you to be a spectator,
Oh, it would be
a fly on the
amazing.
wall
Yeah.
in this party, this Brian,
Good
this is
people.
this
But I
is
think,
it for
like, the
Brian.
younger the kids get, the funnier it is in my
Turn you
mind.
guys on
Like,
to
you do that with 7-year-olds. He's just gonna jump
Yeah,
into a
hopscotch.
90-degree spin
Yeah.
in the air, and that's
Look
it.
how fast I can run.
Oh my god.
Oh, god damn.
That was good.
I need to see the video of our reactions, our facial expression when he started
I
telling.
immediately put my head in my hand.
Yeah.
I immediately.
Immediately, I'm like this too. Oh my god. I'm like, it's happening. Number fucking 9, Jim.
My number 9, I can only really even remember going there a few times. Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, Chuck E. Cheese.
We all know what the deal is. The pizza sucked. The animals were a little scary.
It's all about the. They were a little scary.
The ball pit could give you malaria.
This
Pizza
pod,
was
That's
is
it.
off, this top 10 is off the rails. I'm gonna shut it the fuck down.
No.
I'm gonna John Taffer it. I'm gonna shut it down.
Why, dude?
No, Chuck E. Cheese. I mean, it was what it was.
Are you mad about my Chuck E. Cheese take?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I mean, not at all.
Brian's 8 then.
All right.
You know what's funny? I've been to a Chuck E. Cheese. So
Yeah, because that one on Sunrise Highway is still there.
Is it?
Yep.
one of the
So-
last ones there.
My number 8, I've actually been to one of these parties. I don't know if you guys have, or I don't even think it's really a thing now. But I actually did go to a karate party, which actually was low key.
Yo, I'm pretty
lit.
sure I
I've
have
been
been to a karate party.
Pretty lit, dude. Doing forward rolls, throwing some roundhouse kicks, punching the
How
fake
old are you?
boards.
24?
I was like 6. It was my cousin's birthday party because they did karate. But yeah, dude, it was pretty lit. It's one
It
of the
would be
few
more
parties
lit
I
if you could pick
significantly
somebody
remember.
and spar at the end of the party. Everyone's gonna spar the birthday boy.
But here's the thing: when I went to,
One after the other until it's someone else's birthday, and then we're gonna give him all the original kids' gifts.
oh god.
Oh my
So
God.
I went to one of those parties when I was like 7, but throwing roundhouse kicks was like too violent, so they made
Oh,
us play
really?
dodgeball instead.
You went to a karate party and just played
And play dodgeball?
No,
I
we,
just
we
feel-
learned how to do like Kia, the fucking block or whatever, dude. You know, he knows what it's
Yeah.
We
about.
broke the
memory.
wrist
But we
and
punched
walked
the board,
away.
dude.
Muscle memory for Brian.
Yeah.
No boards
Oh, yeah, it was
allowed.
that 45-minute class.
Try robbing this man. You better have a knife.
I just feel like we should take this podcast and make it more. We should vlog. We should do the top 10s. We should have to rediscover the top 10s as grown adults.
Go do them now.
That's what we should have to do. The consensus top 10, like the food, we got to eat it. The birthday parties, we got to do them. And they don't have to be birthday
Yeah.
parties. We just got to show up. But anyway, number 8, Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh.
Nice.
Now, I had Chuck E. Cheese / Dave and Buster's, so anything on that spectrum of
Okay,
like arcade style.
gotcha.
So
I had written down arcade, and then I replaced it with
okay.
Chuck E.
I
Cheese.
literally wrote Dave and Buster's / Chuck E. Cheese.
Gotcha.
So, I mean, for the same reasons you said, I mean, Dave and Buster's a little more fun and less scary.
Also,
but,
by the time Dave and Buster's made its
rolled
way
around,
around,
we
we were
were
older.
teens at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my number 8: Chuck E. Cheese / Dave and Buster's / arcade.
Number 8, axe throwing.
Ooh.
Here we go.
Axe
Here's another
throwing
one that
is fun.
age is gonna show.
Yeah.
And that's
Axe throwing is
Axe throwing is fun.
pretty lit because, like, it's axe throwing. It's like a very interactive activity.
Vikings
to
are
do.
hot right now.
Yeah,
You know.
another thing too.
so hot.
Are they?
But
Yeah, dude. Vikings are all the rage right now.
I really don't know. I don't really follow that.
axe throwing, you get to go with your buddies. You get to throw a throwing axe at a target that looks like it has the shit beat out of it because they don't replace them. but that's the rustic feel of it. It's cool. You know, your friend might want to do a trick shot and almost take somebody's head off, but that's the good memory.
They serve pizza.
They might.
They do.
They probably serve pizza.
And craft beer, dude.
Yeah,
They
craft
really
beer.
serve
Pizza
beer.
and IPAs for the kids.
Number 8, axe throwing. I feel like that's a pretty simple.
No, that's fine. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
My number 8 is one of these things that none of the three of us went to for a birthday party. Came out by the time. Not only were we aged out of birthday parties by the time it became a thing, I was twice torn ACL in my right knee by the time it became a thing, so I was never able to go to a trampoline park.
Oh.
I'll forever be jealous. Those things look lit. They would have been sick as a kid. I always thought about it though, like, and I guess with kids, first of all, they're like made of elastic anyway.
Yeah.
But like, I always want like that. Isn't that like a huge insurance liability?
Definitely.
I'm sure everyone's signing waivers.
Like, aren't kids getting hurt? Like, how many kids? If you do 10 birthday parties a day, 20 kids a party, how many kids are getting hurt? Like, more than just a
Like,
boo boo.
hurt?
Like, gotta see the doctor at the minimum, if not go to a hospital trip.
None. I mean,
You don't think
not
so?
None, but you know what I mean. Like less than one.
So
think so?
Yeah, they have it very like you're not. They're it's very restrictive when it comes to like you know what I mean, what you can and can't do
Yeah.
and things like that. Jumping into a foam pit, dude. If you get hurt jumping into a foam pit, unless you land on another fucking kid,
Yeah. You should be okay.
I mean,
so
even if you land on your neck, you're landing into foam. I mean, you know,
Kids don't have smart ideas.
either do grown adults. We see that clearly.
well, let me piggyback because my number 7 is air trampoline parks or fucking flight, whatever you may call it.
Were we up to 7?
we were swinging into 7.
We were
so yeah,
swinging
it's
into 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
All right.
I've been multiple times, and as a 20-year-old, I will tell you, it is still lit as a 20-year-old.
No, I
Because
agree.
I went once when I was 19 and I was fucking losing my shit.
So they have slam ball the one you were at.
oh,
No,
slam
it
ball
was
is-
literally this was like the first one by the airport that just opened.
Oh.
Like it was
Dude,
like a whole new thing.
I'll
Flight,
never
yeah, flight.
forget when I think that same one opened. We were probably around college age, and we were all hanging out trying to come up with something to do. And you guys came to the conclusion that you were going to the trampoline park, and I just went home sad. So like, all right, guys, have a nice night.
Oh, no,
And I just
was
went
like,
home
"Eh,
and like
me."
played Madden. 19, 18 years old, Friday night. All my friends went somewhere I can't go because I blew out my knee twice.
Well, you could go. You just
I'd sit and watch like a fucking loser, dude.
Like the parent.
Well, James, that's unfortunate because
I'm their dad.
I don't have any. I don't have any blown out knees. So.
Not yet, you don't.
Oh my
Okay.
god, dude.
Jesus Christ.
He's still a growing boy.
Growing young man. Young man. But slam ball is a staple. You can play dodgeball at these places too. The way they have like the dodgeball course set
I'm
up.
not playing dodgeball on trampoline. Sorry.
Why not?
Play-
That's got broken ankle, torn ACL, punching someone in the head written all
I'll
over
play it on the
it.
ground. But slam ball, I'm in. I'm all in. My back can't hold up,
Just
but
as
it,
bad.
you know when it could,
But also the jumping into the foam pit. I have a very funny story.
it better be funny. Go ahead.
Well, I'll give you the short one. But
Tell
it's
it to
pretty
yourself
funny.
in your head first and think, is this funny?
I think it's pretty damn funny.
All right, fire away.
Let's go.
One of the first time I ever went to a trampoline park. Usually they have the foam pit, where you jump into the cube foam pit, whatever it is, So this large man went and jumped.
You
into the
talking about
foam pit.
yourself in the third
Not
person?
me. Not
Oh,
talking
okay.
about me.
So,
Very
Another
human.
large man.
Yeah. Jumps into the foam pit, and usually all foam pits, as a safety precaution, have this thing called a rescue rope. And what they do is, if you get stuck in the pit, they throw you the rope, and you have to catch it, and they pull you back in. But the first time I went, they broke the rope. Like, the rope just didn't exist. So this very large man jumps into the foam pit and cannot get out. And it is quite the sight to see. There's like 4 workers trying to pull this guy out. They're getting stuck. It's like quicksand.
Hey, Craig. Hey, Craig. Customer fell in the foam pit. I told you we needed to get a new rescue rope,
We need a
dude.
rope.
This is your problem now. I
We're
don't
gonna
get
have to
Craig.
make a-
You pay me $11 an hour, Craig. This is your problem.
So to cap off the story, after about half an hour of trying to get this guy out of the foam pit, they decide that they have to shut down the park and call the fire department.
Can't have another incident like this without the rescue rope, dude.
Call the fire department.
Yeah.
to lift his very
Oh
large
my
man
goodness.
out of the foam pit.
Oh, I wish Joey was there for that. Like, I wish
Oh,
Joey
that
and
would've
Joey
been good.
alone answered that call.
Number
But-
7.
Number 7. Sorry, I thought I had it. Number 7, good old classic pool party, dude. Easy stuff. What? You don't like that?
No, I do.
You don't like that one
I don't like it where it's at.
Me neither.
Oh,
I
you want
don't
it
like
higher?
either.
either.
Really? I thought I was too high.
Me
You gotta get
neither.
those numbers up,
Yeah,
kid.
dude. Bump those.
Damn, I had it much higher, but I'll leave it at 7. I mean, come on, generic. Everyone's running around like crazy. Everyone loves pool. You're probably getting pizza and Carvel ice cream cake, realistically. So,
Nah, not cake, cups. The ice cream cups.
oh, I mean,
Hoodsy cups,
those
baby.
were good. The Hoodsy
With
cups were
yeah,
good.
but they had the wood spoon that
Yeah.
tasted like shit.
For a birthday, I don't think so. That's just like a summer party.
Really, I would eat the shit out of those
For a birthday, it's
party.
usually
That sounds like a Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, Hoodsy Cups is like the last day of school in elementary school.
Yeah.
The teacher got them for
Damn,
you.
I ranked it too low. I really thought I was too high.
They went way too low.
Damn.
You or me, Chief. You broke it out of a. Now it's a triangle kind of a deal. So
He fucked it up.
I know. Well,
All
he
right,
he
well,
hit it with
relax.
the.
We'll send it back
Oh.
to Ant. We'll send it to you, and we'll keep it moving.
I'll go. Definitely a Long Island thing. Adventureland.
I've never
Adventureland
been to
birthday.
Adventureland.
Never been.
It's like
Not for a birthday party.
it's just a little bit.
It is like if a smaller version of Six Flags and like a church carnival had a baby.
Yeah.
It's bigger than a church carnival, but it's not quite like a full blown theme park.
So it's like
It's like biggest deal is the swings. You can see the swings.
well,
on
they
one
have one coaster, I think.
Yeah,
but
but
it's not anything special.
yeah.
But Adventureland got the big fight feel of a big birthday, but it just doesn't deliver.
But it's very
Doesn't-
small.
It doesn't have the pay per view fights, you know. It's like that. So like
No
big fight feel, no title on the line, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Number
5-round main event, no title on the line.
That's where we're
Yeah,
at.
just
No,
for shits
My
and
number's
giggles.
7. Now, this I feel like this is definitely a regional thing, right? It's the Sweet 16 party.
okay.
All right.
Now, it's a regional thing, right? Because like where we're at, Long Island, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, like the northeastern United States region, Sweet 16s are on par with wedding. I've been to Sweet 16s that definitely cost more money than weddings that I've been
Really?
to. 100%. It's like that show My Super Sweet 16, not quite to that crazy extent. Take that
Somewhere in
down.
the middle.
Take that down like a notch and a half, 2 notches, and that's like the average Sweet 16 that I went to growing up. No?
A lot of my friends did like the go away thing. I only went to like 2 or 3
Yeah, me too.
actual Super Sweet 16
Oh,
parties.
really?
Yeah, but I got to go to Six
Oh.
Flags and see Jay-Z, so that was cool.
Yeah, no, I went to a couple of Sweet 16s. You know, like small scale wedding kind of a deal. You're 16 years old. But what is the real big thing for a 16-year-old boy? What's like the real end game of a Sweet 16 party? Brian?
Getting the candle?
Well, that like secondary.
Oh.
I was gonna say you're gonna go to the Sweet 16 party. There's gonna be a dance floor. There's gonna be music. There's gonna be lots of girls to talk
Oh.
to.
You
Going to
asked
a
me
sweet-
about that?
Yeah, I was being ironic.
Oh.
I don't think Brian cares about that.
Well, it's time to get said.
You make Brian guess that, and like you think he's gonna be like women,
You should have went to Alcina.
women, dude.
So yeah, Sweet 16s.
time to get said. Never been invited to a Sweet 16.
Oh,
Oh. Wah,
God damn.
wah.
Maybe it's not a thing anymore. Don't worry about it. It's
Oh
fine.
no, it was a thing.
I don't
dude.
think you
I
would have
just
said it
wasn't
if it
allowed
wasn't a
there.
thing, dude. They
I
just
was
didn't
there,
want
I
him.
just wasn't allowed there.
Were you barred there or not invited? Because you're making it seem like
They
you
were picked, dude.
you were
There
being
was a meeting.
restricted
Based
from
There
on
was
my
a big
physical
security
appearance
meeting.
as a what would that be, like 7th, 8th grade,
No,
Yeah.
10th grade.
10th grade.
10th grade? Based on my appearance as a 10th grader in high school, I was not somebody you wanted at your Sweet 16.
Why?
I just wasn't, dude.
You're selling yourself short.
Yeah.
I was.
16-year-olds look
And
weird.
that's
Dude, I was sold for the vets minimum in fucking high school. Okay, let me tell you, the vets fucking minimum.
Guy was
Oh,
on a low scale
Jesus.
contract in high school. All right, so Brian, bring this back to life with your 6.
6. All right. I'm sorry, Jack. Number 6, I had bowling. I mean, for all the
number
same-
6. I have bowling.
All right, so for all the same reasons, I mean, bowling was awesome. I know you mentioned the pizza, but the pizza's a huge staple. We also mentioned the fountain drinks always hit at the bowling alley. They also had the cheese chips.
You know why?
fries.
You know why I think they slapped harder at the bowling alley?
Why?
Coming out of a pitcher.
You think so? Yeah.
What the
yeah.
fountain?
The fountain
Yeah,
soda.
when they came
Yeah.
over with the pictures, you got the.
They came
the
over.
less than an
yeah.
inch, half an inch thick paper plates.
Yeah, they
That
came
was-
over with the pitchers, and it's like a Sprite, a Coke, a Diet, and one red.
Yeah.
And it's either a fruit punch or you just got to figure it out. You got to
And
guess.
then your dad was like, "Keep them coming.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't want to see these things get empty."
Bowling was the shit. I also was gonna bring up the bumpers because I remember just going and then putting up the bumpers and kids not even trying to bowl. They're just smashing
As
against the
hard as
bumper
they can.
hard as they could, or just throwing it in the air, like letting go of it like it's
Dude, Matt hit a few drop ceiling tiles.
Oh,
Throwing
Pat
the-
Brown can do that anytime he wants to, dude. He also throws the ball. They clocked it. The way he throws the ball, it doesn't really hit the ground. It just goes down the thing. He gets a strike. It clocked in at like I think it was 33 miles an hour.
Oh my God.
Did he bowl?
Racing a car?
No.
dude,
right?
he just does everything so aggressively.
Yeah.
But yeah, bowling parties were the shit, honestly. Especially
yes,
back in the day.
I feel like 6 is a good spot for it, honestly.
bowling's even fun now. I mean, it was. I haven't gone since before COVID, but
No, I don't think anybody has. Has anybody gone?
I don't
would
think
go.
so.
No.
It's-
I
the
would
thing
go.
is-
I'll say it. I'm over it. I'm over it.
If I never bowl another day in my life,
The sad part about
You gotta do.
like,
I mean,
Okay.
if I die and never bowl again, I'd be a little disappointed. You know?
Maybe your kids will want to bowl bowling.
Maybe 6.
this, well, let me add. It's such a nice.
it happy or not?
I've
Is it
never been
sad?
to a bowling party. Never in my life.
What did you say?
well,
that's
so I don't.
bad.
But so
You
I don't
know.
think bowling has. How many bowling lanes in the area have been shut down over the
Yeah,
last 10
the
years?
only
Like,
one that goes
I
strong.
think bowling is losing its luster in the community.
I think you're wrong.
No,
I don't-
I think he's right.
I'm actually positive I'm right. Nick's dad bowled in a league for 20-something years, and they had to move the whole league to a different bowling alley because
but
that
they-
alley closed
okay,
down.
Now, any bowling alley that survived COVID is gonna make it. All right, Bolero's popping up everywhere. which is-
Bolero is killing AMF though. All the AMF lanes are going on.
Yeah, that's fine. Bolero bought, but I think Bolero bought AMF. Well, that's different. Whatever. But I think that they're just pivoting. Now they're having more arcades. Now they're having more things. Dude, this is all leading up. Can we just admit to this? This is all leading up to Sports Plus coming back. You're taking things and you're throwing them together. Dave & Buster's like, oh, we'll put some virtual reality in there, and we'll do this, and we'll do that. Bowling's like, we'll put an arcade, and we'll do this. And the rinks are like, well, what are we going to do? We'll put a basketball court outside. It's
Raise the
all-
price of ice time.
It's all coming back to the
Mecca.
Sports Plus, the Mecca. Number 6, Jack.
Number 6, motherfucking go karts, dude.
Ooh.
Go-karts.
I didn't think of go karts. That's
The-
a good idea.
Where?
Pick your favorite spot, dude.
You
no
know,
good
there's only
spots,
one
dude.
spot.
There isn't a lot of good spots, but there was one birthday party I do remember that I went to. That driving that fucking go kart was the shit.
There's 2 spots.
The one in Farmingdale.
I've never been to the one.
No.
in Farmingdale.
I mean,
But driving a go kart as like a 10-year-old, it's so empowering because you're driving a mini car.
This man's problems left him for those 10 seconds or less.
Dude, I was cruising in that fucking go kart. But they
but
also
you didn't have hair like this.
No, I did not.
Oh man.
Or pit
Yeah.
vipers.
No pit vipers.
Let me ask,
no
what's the food?
suckies.
What food served at a go kart party?
Fucking pizza, dude.
Fucking pizza.
Man, pizza's just such a great business to get into.
It's hard.
Yeah, but you know,
It's hard.
hard to make good pizza.
It's hard to make good. It's hard to make round pizza for some people. But
Round.
nevertheless, go karting. Another cool story.
Round.
I know what he said.
So, are you guys okay?
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah,
tell us your third
So
story.
they
of the
also
podcast.
have the adult go karting where like the parent can actually
Where you
enjoy
get
it.
drunk.
No, maybe, but basically it's a go kart. It's like a bigger 2-seater. Like it actually kind of looks like a car, and you drive around a bigger course. But because I'm a giant Mama Luke, I get to drive the adult go kart as a 10-year-old child.
With your other 10-year-old friends who looked like your son sitting next to you.
No,
Like Donkey
alone.
and Diddy Kong.
Nah, dude, I did that.
Nah, you
shit
just didn't
alone.
fit into this single.
I don't think there was a single for those go karts, but I remember driving that thing and looking over at my dad. And I was like, "Look, I'm driving," and then
T-bone the shit out of somebody. But we all made it out alive. Everyone's
In case you
okay.
get some
Nobody's
PTSD.
emotionally scarred.
Yeah, that girl's neck hurts.
As far as you
anyway.
know.
But
Number 6.
My number 6, for one specific reason, had to be ceilinged, hard ceiling at 6. It's a sleepover party. The reason it gets the hard ceiling at 6 is because it can be tag teamed with any other party on this list.
Oh.
You do the bowling,
Fade it in.
you do the bowling and then the sleepover, the movie and then the
And it's
sleepover.
an
This.
event.
Yeah.
So if it was a movie and then a sleepover like that, it's a good party.
The second
That's
half
a
of
good
it.
question.
The second half of it.
What
He's
movie
got
did we
pre-
see?
If you know you're gonna be social after the fact, like you're gonna go watch dodgeball, get all fucking fired up and on sugar, and then you're gonna go back to the house and you're gonna like
Yeah, and then fucking Brandon's mom bought pizza rolls.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, probably had pizza at the party, so maybe
All kinds of stuff. She went nuts. She went bonkers at Walmart, dude. She's got Friday, TGI Friday.
Oh, pigs in a blanket. Yeah,
TGI Fridays, potato skins,
All
mozzarella
right, so then it's
sticks,
a good party.
quarter waters. What was it? Jug? Remember the jug drinks, the quarter waters? I don't know what else to call
the
them.
plastic ones that spin.
The plastic barrel with the
I
there was
don't know
just
what
sugar
they're called.
water
It was
and
literally
Nope.
sugar water. They were orange, blue.
Google quarter water. You know what I'm talking about.
we
I'd rather you not disrespect.
Is that what
what
it's
we called it? dude?
Quarter waters, jugs was the brand name.
Jug,
Dude, if you Google quarter water, that picture will come
I'm
up.
sure.
The thing is, in my house, we just
Uh,
called it. We got a gallon of it. We just called it Blue Drink.
No, we'd have the box of the barrels. They called them the little barrels.
Yeah, no, we had
The barrel
barrels,
drinks.
Too, but didn't we have the gallon of the blue
Yeah, the
shit?
Stop and Shop.
Yeah, blue drink's different.
Blue Drink's different.
Quarter water looks uncomfortable.
Really? Those things were the
You
shit?
never drank those as a kid?
No.
Suck them down, dude. Suck down city.
Dude, those were the good old days.
This is early onset diabetes, dude. This is what that looks
Yeah,
like.
what was the 90s?
Yeah,
No
and
one
look
got
at me.
diabetes.
Nobody cared.
No one got
You were
diabetes
sucking
in the
those things
90s.
down?
dude.
I'd
Good
suck
old
down
days.
2 right now if we had them, dude.
No, I'm not saying I wouldn't try it right now. I'm just saying, you know.
But yeah, dude, sleepovers always got a little rambunctious. The boys were getting a little rambunctious.
Yeah, fair.
We're ready to take a break, I think, right? You do 6?
I did 6, yeah. You ready for a break?
Yep.
It's a new year, and with new year comes new resolutions. And what's going to help you complete the resolutions that you set forward for yourself this year? Inspiration. And we have just the company for you that's focused around inspiration. Head on over to staythirstyco.com and put in the code HAVOC to get 15% off on your next order. And make sure you take a look over at the Winter 2022 collection. That's staythirstyco.com. Drop the OY and focus on you.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back. It's time for the top 5. Who's gonna start? Should I start?
No,
Let Brian start?
All right, so in hindsight, I really should have made my number 7 pool party the number 5, but unfortunately I didn't think it through, and I actually have Chuck E. Cheese's at 5. And I think it was mainly just from a nostalgia standpoint. Mainly because I literally feel like I think I went to probably 10 plus birthday parties at Chuck E. Cheese's. It was just like a constant, you know.
Yeah,
Things
it
to
was
talk
the
about.
thing.
The pizza, the ball pit, getting the tickets was kind of cool. I was never really a big tickets. I was more like wanting to play
The prizes
games,
suck.
but yeah, but it's
Yeah.
Chuck E. Cheese.
If
I
you
mean,
get
I- I- I-
7,000
I- I-
tickets,
yeah,
Assuming he doesn't, it still might make the top 10.
yeah, I don't know. I honestly, like I said, it should have been swapped. I think pool party should have been more towards 5, but gotta stick true.
It happens.
Gotta stick true.
It happens.
it is what
Number
it is.
5, this is like super specific to me because Matt, every year, Long Island Ducks game.
Oh,
We did a
that's
Okay.
We did a Long
Alright.
Island Ducks birthday probably 5-6 years in a row.
What goes on at a Long Island Ducks birthday? Like besides the game?
They put your name on the board. They give you like pizza, and you get it sectioned off in like a little picnic area, and then you get like free tickets to do like the how hard can you throw thing,
Yeah.
and then maybe I don't remember, maybe like some D-rate player gets like signs a ball or something. I'm not 100% sure. But,
Star player of the Ducks,
Yeah, yeah.
Jose Canseco.
Yeah, something like that. So number 5, Long Island Ducks game.
Number 5, we got the paintball / airsoft
Oh, I
birthday
didn't even
party.
My number
love
5
that.
is paintball.
Damn,
Let's
dude.
fucking
I
go.
didn't even think about that. That's such a good idea.
So you start because I don't got too much to say.
I mean, I was gonna be pretty straightforward with it. It's a paintball party. I think there's no food involved in this one.
No, paint is
Yeah,
Even
no,
criminal
food's
awards,
definitely coming along after the fact if
Yeah.
you're lucky enough to get it. But, just paintball. This is when you get to the early teenage. Paintball parties go to anywhere from I'd say 13 to like 17.
I didn't go that old. I thought of it. But I just
Really?
didn't go that old.
When we were paintballing, I don't remember.
Like 13 to
Yeah, probably
19.
around there, yeah.
It's a sick.
I've never
atmosphere.
airsoft. Have you airsoft?
I've never,
never
but
played airsoft either.
I've seen enough of the world of it to be like, yeah,
Never like officially. We've shot some airsoft at each other
No,
in
I've
the
had
yard.
airsoft. I have airsoft.
Yeah.
Guns, but I had, but I
No, I never
Never
played
went,
like
like-
competitive
I've never
airsoft. No.
played, yeah, no.
yeah. Have you
So,
gone paintballing?
I have not, but I have dicked around with my friends and shot each other with gel blasters. So like that's
Yeah.
something we've done, and
I
I've
feel like you
seen-
should. I feel like you need to go paintballing.
Paintballing is an experience.
There's
every
a
young
there's
man.
a little
Yeah.
anxiety to it.
It's
That's
fun.
part of growing up.
But then once you get hit, you're fine.
I'm not worried about the getting hit part. It just looks like so much fun
It is a lot.
Oh,
because seeing
chaotic.
the world.
Some of the
it,
best stories that I have are come from strangers, just happenings that happened on a paintball field.
Yeah.
Like Get the Saw.
Yeah.
Were you there for that? For Get the Saw?
I don't think I was there for Get the Saw. I was there for Take My Pod, though.
Take My Pop was pretty fun.
It's wild. You would think that these guys are like we're in war together.
Dude,
Yeah,
yeah.
no,
that's
Random
exactly how it
strangers are
was.
like,
yeah.
Take my hand.
No, so like we're all out there at Cousins Paintball. Shout out Cousins Paintball.
I don't know if it's there.
In the Woods Bowl, there's the one in Calverton still,
Yeah, I just
but there's
drove
not the
past it.
one I think in Coram anymore.
That's what I'm thinking of, yeah.
So we're at Cousins Coram, outdoor Woods Bowl. Big team battle. Probably like what, 15 on 15
Probably.
at Cousins, something like, depending on how busy they were that day. And everyone's wearing, shorts if you're ballsy, sweatpants, jeans, maybe a little bit of camo, but nothing like, hoodies. If you had a camo hoodie by chance, you wore that just to try. Then we got this group of like 6 to 7 full-grown men in their 40s wearing full-blown suits, like
Ghillie
like
suit.
no, like they
Oh,
looked like army suits.
Yeah.
So
and they
got,
had
like,
a
the
team
plate
name.
carrier and shit.
I forget their team name, but the team name was on like the one shoulder, and then they all had their last names, and they all had the realistic looking paintball guns. And we're in a situation. We're pinned down. We're trying to lay some cover fire, and we just hear fucking Tony from Team Overkill go, "Get the saw!" And one guy comes up. By the way, one guy on the team did have a legit ghillie suit on. But they come up with a saw, paintball gun, and just start lighting up like 45 balls per second. Needless to say, we got out of the corner we were in.
Yeah, dude.
Like I said, it feels like war.
That's
It's
why
really
I'm
fun, though.
in, dude. I
It
want.
is a lot of
I
fun.
would
This
go.
is-
I'd go paintballing. for
Like,
sure.
And there was
talent
one guy that
show,
was just
dude,
like, all right, me
this
and my
is-
son were going to lay
this
down
is-
cover
no.
fire. Okay.
This is one that I'm
You see it in
like
the movies.
21 years old. Yo, we're gonna go play paintball, all right? And then we're gonna get hammered afterwards. Okay?
Forget about getting hammered. I'll go play sober paintball next Sunday, dude. I'll go play whenever.
And then I won't walk Monday. But
No,
if-
I'm not
I
going to
mean,
run. You don't got to run
then
to
you're not on my
play.
team. If you're not gonna put in effort, and if we're not gonna go into battle,
I got an
together,
18-inch barrel, dude. I don't need to run. I
You
got
still got an 18-inch barrel.
yes.
Ladies must love you. Number 4. You're
don't.
good, right? They don't. Number 4.
Number 4 is probably a little bit more regional to Long Island, but I did go to a couple parties there. It was basically like a warehouse warehouse like gymnasium, and like play pit. Do you remember Fun for All in Port Jeff?
Yeah.
Remember, yeah.
That place was the shit. I don't know if it was as huge of a warehouse as I pictured just because I was a little kid, but when I look at the building now, I do picture all of it just being filled up.
So what do you want to call it?
Well, it was called Fun for All. It's called something else now.
No, but what are we genrering that into? Like gymnastics?
Lay it out.
It
I've never
wasn't really
I've never been to a
gymnastics,
party
though.
at Fun for All. So like
Really?
take us through it. What
So,
happens
It
when
was
you
like
go
a
to a party
big ass
there?
warehouse. I mean, it's all the same pizza and all that stuff after, but it's literally like a huge gymnasium sort of stuff. There's a huge tower ball pit thing you can climb up and then slide down. There are like gymnastic stuff also, like if I remember, like in the corner. It's basically like they took all the play pit stuff from McDonald's and just 10 times all of it and put it all together.
Is
in
that
one
where
big
they would
thing.
have the towers with like the rubber bands
Yeah.
going across? That was pretty lit.
It's like a real life
That's like an
erector
unlocked
set.
memory.
Yeah, essentially. It was basically like Ninja Warrior Light, like kind of.
Before it was cool.
Not as extreme, but
Yeah.
yeah, kind of the same idea,
Yeah, I like
if that makes sense.
No, I'm that's cool. I'm okay with that. Number 4. That was number 4.
That was 4.
Number 4, the Long Island Aquarium. I know.
I thought about it.
never
I
been
thought about it.
I know.
Not for a party. I've been there, bro.
Yeah.
Let me guess. Is there pizza?
There is, but there's also chicken nuggets, chicken
Oh,
things.
Holy
dude.
shit.
Chicken things, dude. So, I don't really feel like I need to go in depth into this. It's
You
a
got
fucking
me.
aquarium.
Yeah, it's the aquarium, dude. You sit through the little seal show. You pet a fucking stingray if you're not pussy.
No, the stingrays are lit, and you feed them too.
Yeah.
We want to talk about bitch made. Anybody
Hold on,
who
you don't pet the stingrays?
No, I don't know why he's looking at me.
I was just looking at you
I'll
because
jump on a stingray's back, dude.
no, I was just looking at you because it was your statement.
Yeah. Anybody who doesn't touch a stingray is absolutely bitch made.
Yeah,
that is
stingrays are
literally.
lit.
I can't think
If
of
you
anything
don't
more
touch
beta.
a stingray,
That's the
Killed
only
Stevie
part-
Irwin,
the
dude.
ultimate beta.
It's the
No.
only good part of going to the aquarium.
Touching the stingray?
I'm not saying touch a wild stingray.
No, I don't know. In my head, there was the one the Shark Tank
Yeah,
that had what was it? Not a tiger shark.
maybe.
If whenever you're at the aquarium, birthday party or not, the most lit part of the aquarium is if you saw the guy, the employees doing whatever they got to do, and maybe he might fall in and get attacked by this shark.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, okay, whatever, dude. 8-year-old me, all I could think about. It would be lit if we saw a death
I guess
today.
you're not thinking. Oh my god.
I mean, there's some penguins. Well, I like the
Forever alter your life
Yeah,
path.
whatever. Number 4.
Number 4.
Wind up becoming a marine biologist.
Number 4, we got the arcade / Dave and Buster's / Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, Chuck E. Cheese didn't make the list.
It's I have it in my list as the arcade birthday,
Yeah,
but
so that's fine.
That's points for Chuck E.
that's
Cheese.
Chuck E.
Yeah.
Cheese. That's fine.
well, we could just call it the arcade birthday.
The arcade birthday is lit because it's the arcade, dude. You get to play like some of my favorite games growing up were like skee ball. I did fuck with the spin thing, like the jackpot type deal. You know what I'm talking about?
Stop the wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to fuck with that a lot, and I always fucked with coin pushers, and they had like
Yeah,
gang
I
of 'em,
fucked
dude.
with
Yeah,
coin
coin
pushers
pushers.
too, dude.
Coin
Hey,
pushers.
You guys
were
are
the shit.
you guys are all
by the
autistic.
way, what?
What's your problem,
How's
dude?
that flying?
Yeah.
Like how am I
He
get in
edits
trouble?
it, I don't
How
know.
get in trouble during the break and that flies? That's like I don't
He
know.
edits it.
Anyway, skee ball.
Skee ball, love skee ball, dude.
My fiance is fucking nasty at skee ball,
Really?
and I'm like, I want her to not be good, but she's consistently so good, and it's not even like one specific skee ball. We were at Foxwoods and there was skee ball. She's like, I'm gonna play, dude. She gets at least 5,000. For those of you who don't know what that is, that's the top one that's centered, and then there's 10,000 on the corners, which are like hard to get. She gets at least 4,000 or 5,000 every single one.
Wow.
Like just 10 balls, 50K. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, that was fun. I'm like, how are you doing that?
Right.
Like, how are you doing that? Nasty at skee ball. Anyway,
Another thing too, like another thing that I just loved growing up. They got the fucking mini hoop, baseball mini hoop.
I'm okay with that.
Best way to hoop's fun.
You know?
That's a good competition with your friends.
Air hockey.
Air hockey's
Ooh,
always a
classic.
good one.
It was a friendship over some air hockey.
Foosball
I'll
sucks.
tell you
I
what.
don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, fuck
It is
foosball.
the most overrated game.
No,
It's
foosball's no
okay.
good.
It's okay.
Not with
No
foosball.
good.
4.
Are you done?
I'm done, dude. Dave and Buster's, Chuck E. Cheese, arcade. We said it all. We got it.
My number 4 is surprise party.
What the fuck?
Surprise parties are lit. I'd say more lit if you are the party thrower, not the party throwee.
Yeah.
Or just involved in it in the planning at all. Or even to take a step further, just you got invited 3 weeks out and now you have this little secret to hold over one of your friends for a couple of weeks. And it gives you a nice opportunity to fuck with them. I think Brian's had 3 surprise parties in his life and twice I've taken the opportunity to piss him off day of. There was one time where you were like, yo, what are you doing? And I was like, nah, nothing.
Just a complete
you
shutdown.
were like, yo, hit up Jesse. We were supposed to hang out after I finished dinner. What are you doing later? I'm like, busy, dude. Sorry. And then we threw one for our friend, our very good friend of the show, Ashley. We threw one for her 25th birthday party.
That was.
We threw one for him too.
And-
Well, his mom.
Yeah,
We were
well,
there.
yeah.
The one when we threw the one for Ashley, that one was fun because she was being a bitch about the whole thing. Obviously, she didn't know there was a party being thrown in her name.
Yeah, she was.
But remember, we went-
did all technically back.
We
after
were
her
going-
birthday.
We were going to one specific bar,
Mhm.
that she said she wanted to go to. Right, she invited all you guys, and
Yeah.
nobody,
We
everyone
all
backed out on her,
Yeah, exactly.
but me and Alessino.
It was so hard to get her to the
And
correct place at that point.
She was
because
just
she
like,
was-
no one else wanted to come. This is where I am. Let's get hammered. And I'm like, let's slow
She
down.
was revolting. Yeah.
I just.
We had to drag her out of that
Yeah,
bar.
we did.
dude.
We really did.
Jeez.
I don't
You
know.
know, I don't think I think about surprise parties in the right way because I never thought about it like being the thrower or involved. I always thought about getting a surprise party.
High anxiety, dude.
Yes.
Getting one and
And
giving
then,
one.
but then even we walked to the bar we did Ashley's party at was James Joyce, right?
Mhm.
And it was like on either side of the bar, they have like little balconies that are like enough room to seat a couple of tables for dinner or whatever. Like it's
Definitely.
wide enough to have a party with a bar up there. So one of those balconies we had just for us for the party. And we walk in to get a drink at the bar, remember?
Yeah.
And we walked in, we got the drink, we turned around, and I remember looking up and seeing everybody. Ashley just having a conversation with Matt Donahue.
Yeah.
Didn't even realize, like, we had to grab her and, like, point her head up.
Yeah.
And then the surprise comes and then tears. And
Yeah.
we all got wasted. It was a good time.
That was a good night.
Surprise party, top 4.
All right, so we're on 3. All right, so 3. I might fuck up the rankings, so we can figure this out as far as classifying later. But I actually put Dave and Buster's as 3.
Oh.
I know.
You've got to pick, my guy.
Well, on my list, it does say Dave and Buster's.
All right, so then go with.
I
Dave and Buster's.
classified it as the arcade, but on my list it
So what
says
did I do with
Dave
mine?
and
I wrote Dave and Buster's / Chuck E.
That's what I'm
Cheese.
saying. We could,
Let's split the points.
We
Make
could
it
figure
nice
it
and
out.
nice and weird.
I don't know, we'll figure it
or
out.
you could take one of mine out and only count it once.
No,
'cause
no.
Technically, it's supposed to be.
No,
once.
No.
We'll get there when we get
Okay.
there.
Anyway, so I went with Dave and Buster's pretty much for the same stuff that Jack was saying. It was more like arcade based, and I wanted to just play video games. I don't really care about skee ball, or I do like the coin pusher, but actual video games is what I like.
Guns. And,
And plus they just had better food. Honestly, it wasn't like pizza. They had like
What's a
actual-
real restaurant?
Right.
yeah, there wasn't incredibly scary fucking a mouse and what was the rest of his band?
Oh yeah, I don't know, it was a dog, I think.
Fucking hamburger.
I don't know.
That's
No,
McDonald's.
dude, shut the fuck up.
But yeah, real quick, just Dave and Buster's, just from the arcade aspect.
All right, number 3, laser tag.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
Okay.
Like the how do I say this? Like the first coming of the paintball. So like before there was paintball,
Yeah.
there was laser tag.
And that's high anxiety, dude.
Yeah.
The highest anxiety for a 9-year-old dude.
The most lit,
remember-
though. Also
I
the most lit.
I remember like this is what I specifically remember, the pizza. But then like you'd be like you'd go into that room, like that pre-room, that pre-op room,
Yeah.
and then they'd be like you'd put on the thing and they'd be like, all right, like, and then you just
They're
smell
like-
you'd smell the smoke.
Yeah.
You know that smell, right? And then they'd be like, all right, you go and get it. And you're like, fucking tight corners. You're like, holy shit. Am I going to pistol whip somebody with this thing? Like, someone turns this corner, I'm hitting them. Like, there's no doubt. So, laser tag number 3. Pretty
And then
Laser tag's intense, dude.
number 3, Jack.
Number 3. Very, very specific, however, very relatable. The degenerate gambling / let's fucking go to Vegas party. You guys are also, it relates to the Foxwoods party as well.
Okay.
If you would like to put it there. It's this high on the list because it's become a pastime of mine to like gamble and bet.
to go to
If I-
Vegas.
No, not to go to Vegas, but you got your head in your hands here, and you're really pissing me off because I'm trying to fucking play to the fucking choir here. And I'm
Jack,
like,
listen,
listen,
your case. No one's saying shit.
listen.
How old are you?
I'm fucking 20, dude.
So you can't go to Vegas.
I can't go to Vegas,
All right,
but
just-
but you can always dream.
Not for
can you
10
not?
more months.
What's supposed to happen on your birthday? You make a wish. Guess what? You want to know what I wish for?
Look
My
at me,
fucking
look at him.
21st birthday, dude. I wish to go to Vegas. There you go.
I'm going to have to take Jack to Vegas.
It's
next
not going to
time.
come true, dude. He told us his wish.
Oh, boo-hoo, dude. I'll go by myself.
You
Dude,
trying to go to Vegas
here's
right
the
after
point.
everyone's
Right
getting
after
married,
this, right after this show ends, we'll go to Jake's 58 down the block, and I'll show you what sadness is.
Show me, dude.
It's not, can he even get in there?
Yeah, 18.
Yeah,
You can bet too. Yeah.
Oh.
I went with Ansel, brother.
Yeah, but it's something that's like become a pastime of mine that I can share with my friends who are my age, and it's like we can bond over something that's a little more than just video games or like sports. It's like it adds another dimension to things, and it makes it a lot more entertaining. So in order to spend like a birthday, like, hey, yo, let's go to the casino, or hey, like, let's bet on some sports. You get a little like this could be fun. Like this is like it's
feeling
a
your
little
balls.
Kids never bet on table games before.
Yeah, you have no idea.
I have
Also-
no idea. I don't.
Welcome
Okay.
to young manhood, dude. Like every young man at some point, most young men at some point develop a gambling fixation. It could last a lifetime. It could last a year. Some of us are lifers. Alcino was born a lifer. He didn't know what gambling was yet, and he was already in.
Oh, yeah, I was born into this shit. What do you think I'm checking? What do you think I'm checking?
I know.
What do you think I'm constantly checking?
I mean,
Bets?
I don't know who's playing tonight.
My number.
The scores.
Oh, so what is that? The Mets and
Mets, Yankees, all of them.
Mets and the Nationals. 2-0. Is that what I just saw?
Yeah.
All right, let's go Mets. My number 3 is I'm gonna need help here. I'm not sure if this is like a national chain or a one-off or just it's Sports Plus.
My number 2 is Sports Plus.
My number 2 is Sports.
I figured you guys were gonna make a fuck. I figured you guys were gonna make a little fucky wucky with me.
Dude. That's a good rank.
So Sports Plus, is this a national chain
No
or is
way.
this
Not
a
that I know
one-off,
of.
one building just in
I really think it only
in St.
existed
James or wherever it was?
Lake Grove.
Lake Grove, yeah.
Same shit. But I think it was only one. I don't remember. I mean, I'll look it up real quick. I don't remember there being another one.
So Sports Plus, now that we're establishing this is a very Long Island centric thing,
Yes.
Sports Plus was a very big warehouse.
Hold on. It would be a big thing anywhere. It's just it was only readily available on Long Island at the time, but you put that shit anywhere and it smacks.
No, yeah, I'm just saying it only saying sport the name Sports Plus doesn't trigger 10 years worth of memories for people outside of Long Island. So we're gonna have to explain to them what it is. Sports Plus is a very big warehouse, probably the size of a Costco, if not bigger. We're talking square footage.
There's
all right?
one in Ohio.
There's one in Ohio. Shout out Ohio. We have fans in Ohio.
Ohio, hit us up.
So in Sports Plus, it is an arcade. Like all throughout the floor is lined with arcade games. On one wall, you have a rock climbing wall. There is, I believe, a very unlit roller coaster that goes around the outside of the building. There's a couple of other little bullshit rides, mainly the tornado in the middle, the little tornado ride. Is that what you're showing me? I got a glare.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also in Sports Plus, there was the Fun for All aspect. There was a little side of Sports Plus that had that Fun for All shit, like the inside of a McDonald's
I just
plate.
found a video of Brand New playing at Sports Plus in 2002 in Long Island.
Really?
They're literally on the stage in Sports Plus.
That's lit.
Isn't that some shit? Go ahead, though. I'm sorry.
How did this place get shut down?
So they had like the Fun for All aspect end of it where you could do that kind of shit.
That's the unlit coaster he's talking about.
The Thriller looks very
Yeah.
not thrilling.
There was also ice rinks at Sports Plus. There were bowling alleys at Sports Plus. So you could do the Sports Plus bowling birthday. You could do the Sports Plus ice skating party. You could do the Sports Plus arcade party. All of these things, your options are limitless. During the party, like it's not like if someone's birthday was there, you could just go run rampant and decide I'm going to go ice skate with this other like whatever the party was, that's what you're doing. So if everyone's playing video games, you're playing video games. If everyone's ice skating, you're ice skating. Right? Or they gave you tokens for the video games no matter what at the end.
I don't.
But there were some parties where, like, instead of you getting 50 tokens at the end of the day, everyone's getting like 1,000 tokens, and we're
Yeah.
just playing video games all day.
And there was bowling.
Bowling alley,
And
ice
skating.
rink,
Yeah.
and laser tag.
There was laser.
They had lasers. I've played laser tag there.
Really?
Not yeah, well, because we had a local spot that was more lit than that. So if you were
Yeah,
doing laser
I know
tag, you
that.
weren't going to Sports Plus. The reason that I have it at 3 instead of 2 or possibly even 1 is because it's slow decay. Like eventually the bowling alley got shut down and they were gonna redo it, never happened. Ice rink gets shut down, gonna redo it, never happened. Till it gets to the point like the last time I remember going to Sports Plus, you could like rock climb, do the tornado, and like play maybe half of the games that were originally there. Like it just slowly deteriorated until it disappeared forever.
How do you think you do if it came back now?
I mean,
I
you would
don't-
have
We
to
wouldn't be
pivot.
talking about
You would
Chuck
have
E.
to
Cheese and
pivot.
David Buster's.
You would have to pivot. I think it's exactly what we're talking about with like the bringing together of like Bolero and Dave and
Yeah,
Buster's.
You'd have
You would have to sell booze, is what I'm saying. You
you'd have to
can't.
modernize
I
it.
don't think it would work on just being a place for kids. I think that idea would work actually tremendously well if you could combine it and once everything's finally full blown legal in New York.
So on top of
Combine
everything you
it,
named,
combine it with a bar/sports book.
on top of everything you named, it had laser tag, virtual reality, which what they call back then, interactive 3D theaters, and mini golf. On top of everything you named, it was 169,000 square
Oh
foot,
my
It was a monstrous building.
and it was 32 million to open. So, but I'll tell you what. We need Steve Cohen to bring that shit back. We need someone who doesn't care, who doesn't
Uncle Steve,
wouldn't mind dropping
cut us a check.
a 50 milli. Yeah, it would take probably 50 mil to bring it back.
50 mil.
Probably. At
If
least.
it costs $32 million to build it in
Well, but
what
it's
year?
built now. You know what
The
I mean?
same building?
No, well, I'm
it's LA
saying.
Fitness now.
No, I'm saying you
Yeah.
could take it I'm not saying ground up. I'm saying take a tremendous building that's abandoned, buy it out. It wouldn't be as much money as the ground up.
Yeah,
one,
50
you know?
million sounds good.
But it'd have to be everything and then some. OTB, fucking blah blah blah. We did it. Number two, right?
Anything to add on the sports plus?
I mean,
No,
I feel like we
That's
killed
it.
Number 2, we got the summer pool/birthday/Memorial Day weekend. The summer birthday.
Always good.
The summer birthday is what I will clarify it
Love
as.
it.
It's got everything you love. The weather's nice. And one thing about like a summer birthday, it's almost impossible to ruin. If the weather's nice, everybody's having a good time. Everybody might be drinking a little bit. If you're a kid, you're sucking down the quarter waters. Is that what they're called? That's what we call them. You're having a
That's not
blast.
what I call them. That's what they're called.
That's
bro.
what they're called.
Is that how you call them, Jim?
They're
Also
called
what I
jugs.
call them.
But you're having fun in somebody's backyard or you're at a field, wherever it may be. It's the variety of planning you can do. You can set up whatever you want. For us, we could set up a tent in our fucking backyard. We could have the whole fucking family over, and it was some of the best parties I've ever been to in my life. So it's in a well-deserving spot. I think the summer birthday party. It definitely, I feel like this is where it should be, and you can call it the pool party, whatever you may want. But I feel like it's almost unrivaled.
Almost, because you put it at number 2. My number 2 is laser tag. So you see, we made a fucky wucky. We were almost on the same.
A switchy glitch.
Yeah, we were almost on the same page there.
My number 1's laser tag. So
Oh, is it?
we just
I thought you said laser tag already.
Nope.
You didn't say it at 3?
I did.
You said it at
I
3.
didn't say
So
it.
we made a fucky wucky.
So yeah, I got laser tag at 1.
Yeah.
Go ahead, take it away.
Laser tag 6, specifically for me, it's going to be Laser Kingdom
Yeah.
in Coram or Middle Island or whatever it is over there.
Dude, you talking about any other one? What the
Yeah.
fuck?
You got that little arcade sort of a deal
There
going
was-
on. It
yeah,
wasn't
and it was an arcade.
Yeah.
Then there was like the 2 actual like rooms where you do like the pizza and the cake, and then
Yeah.
the laser kingdom stuff. I think Alessio did a really good job of like my biggest memory that he was saying is smelling the smoke when you're like waiting in that place.
Well,
putting, like, the packs
Here's
and-
my
I
favorite.
have
Here's
those
my
memories.
favorite part of it. They walk you in there. They get you all jazzed up. They get you in a line. They're like, "Oh, it's Ryan's birthday. Ryan, come out
Yeah.
here." And they're like, "All
Then
right."
everyone spits on
Like, all right,
Ryan.
Ryan, who's your best friend here? Who's your favorite friend here? And then Ryan's like, Tommy. And they're like, Tommy, great. Ryan's captain of blue team. Tommy's captain of red team. It's fucking Ryan's birthday. He gets first pick, and Ryan's like, but that was my first pick. Now we're gonna find out who's second best.
Not yet. Not jackass.
Yeah,
That's
nah,
not how it
dude,
works.
yeah.
Alright? It's time to fucking
And then
grow up.
you get in there. It's as close to stress and anxiety as you could possibly feel as a 9-year-old kid, as most 9-year-old kids.
Make
I'm
or
gonna
break
tell you right
friendship.
now, if we were to do laser tag as grown men, I would feel near the same anxiety.
More so.
I would be like, I'm not fast or accurate anymore. I don't feel like I have
But
the
so
capability.
that's a good
And I'm
segue.
out of breath.
That's a good segue. I don't know if you remember when you're in the room eating the pizza. They do you guys ever read the scorecard?
I don't think I
They handed out a
really-
scorecard. They handed out a scorecard, and there was a player of the game, and it would tell you
Yeah.
shots, like your accuracy,
Really?
how many shots you took, how many landed, your accuracy percentage. And it was the only thing Phil cared about was the scorecard at the end. If he wasn't player of the game all 3 games, he didn't have fun.
Fucking fucking Philly skids, dude. What the fuck?
Oh my god. So he just it wasn't
It's
a
a,
party.
everything's a competition for
It
Phil,
wasn't a
dude.
party.
No, it's
Damn
a
it,
business
Phil.
meeting. So that's my laser tag take. What do you have anything to add?
No, I mean that's pretty much it. Laser tag was the shit. Like we were saying before, definitely helped fade into paintball. I mean, we wound up playing paintball later anyway, so it was something we always thought was cool. Yeah, I feel like all my friends had laser tag parties. I think I had one laser tag party myself, but I don't remember to be honest.
Energize.
Yeah. When you have to reload, you'd have to put your gun down and
Energize.
click it down towards the ground. Yeah.
My number one is pool party.
Yeah. It's the best, dude.
I mean, basically what you said, Jack. I feel like it's one of those things where you don't need to do something to have a good time. Like you don't
Hell
need
yeah.
to, and I just feel like
It's also one of those things like if you're planning it, you're like, oh, what's everyone gonna do? It doesn't matter. They'll figure it out.
You don't even need to have a
You don't-
birthday. to
You
a
just
good
have a pool,
party.
a grill, and a cooler with drinks. The kids will figure it out.
yeah, 100%.
You don't gotta worry about nothing.
That's why
No
it's number one,
entertaining.
because you know what, laser tag has come and gone for me. Sports Plus has come and gone. For
Pool
me.
parties are forever.
My 29th
Pool
birthday
parties
could be a
now.
fucking pool party, and guess what? They'll show. I don't have a pool anymore, but like if I did, they'd show. You know?
Have it at the Holtzville
Brian's
pool.
got a pool.
At the Holtzville Zoo, dude. We'll
I
have it there.
My party at Brian's house, and Brian would show because he lives there, and you'd show.
I'd be there.
So you'd show,
I'd show, dude.
right? So I'm just saying, and that's all. That's all. Number one. This is this, hold on, let me sit up.
All right,
I'm
motherfucker.
I'm most excited for this one.
Let me
because
have a sip.
You got talent show at 8, so let's see where we're at. Really, you got Vegas trip at 3, and you're not 21. So I'm fucking ready to hear it. Go
You
ahead.
ready, bro?
I'm ready.
Are you ready? This is a little monkey.
If it's movies, I'm just gonna take my headset off and leave.
No, so my number one is it's a specific genre, but it's I hold it sacred to me. It's the celebrate somebody's birthday around a holiday or family party. Because
Because his
your whole-
birthday always lands next to fucking Easter.
Yeah. all
So
right,
even though it's
fucking-
about the good Lord, he thinks it's about him.
all right,
I was an
stop
Easter
chopping
baby
it
too.
up,
Don't- you
Jesus
have to listen to
Christ.
that.
I have a friend who has a birthday on the 4th of July, motherfucker. So don't worry.
And I think
about
that's
it.
selfish of your friend.
I think you're selfish. Here's the point. Here's the fucking point here, alright? Anytime I've had a birthday party that was conjoined with a holiday party where I got to see my family, those are the moments that like I cherish in my childhood. Because I get to see all the people that like were my family, people who love and care about me, all together in the same place at the same time. And I didn't need my friends to be there to be like, this is a great birthday. Because it
shit.
made you feel like, wow, I'm this old now, and it's like I got my whole family here, and it's like,
straight year. Jesus still hasn't come back.
Listen, I'm an Easter baby too, so I totally.
it's not even the Easter aspect of it either. Your birthday could be fucking Christmas for all I care. If I'm hanging out with
Also
you
selfish.
on Christmas, if I'm coming to the Christmas party and it's your birthday in that region, fuck it, we'll celebrate
In
your
that
birthday
region.
too, dude. It's okay.
So you're saying your number one is a real coming of age, family,
a family gathering.
somewhat, but it's
very specific
to his
it's
birthday.
the
Straight-
family
like
gathering.
a straight to Hallmark birthday.
Yeah, it's like I'll be home for Christmas.
Yeah. I think that's
It's
a very
they'll be home for my birthday.
it's a very wholesome thing that I still hold dear to me.
Do you still do it?
Not as much, but when the occasion does come around, it's always like, hey, Jack's birthday was last week. It hasn't been done recently.
You out of your mind. We did it this year.
We did it. Did I get the fucking cake, dude?
Oh, come on now. Grow up.
Now
Yeah, I
it's
know.
going personal.
But we're growing up now. It's different. But I remember like
You didn't get the guy a cake?
He
we
got
had
a
fucking
he,
Easter
he had a
bunny
cake on his actual birthday, but then we didn't do another cake on when we did Easter.
Yeah,
but it was
I
like
remember
we're
the
talking
time.
2 days apart.
No,
dude.
no. I agree with Jack.
No, I
Grow
remember
the fuck up.
I
All right?
remember the times where
I'm
I got
grown.
the cake on my birthday and the whole family sang to me, and it was like, that's like something I
You-
remember, dude. Like I will always remember that.
Tremendous.
I appreciate it.
It's great.
Family first. Did
Sounds
you do
like
your
you
number
don't.
one?
No.
Well, then stop shitting on mine.
Well, you can show his.
I thought Jax was good.
Fuck yeah.
What's going
Let's
on?
hear it. What's number one, James?
All right, dude.
All right. What do we got?
At the tail end of July this year, we could have a conjoined 29th pool party. Because it's the
Oh,
fucking
nice,
pool
baby.
party.
I didn't know what you were doing.
It's
but I
the
was
f-
in.
where it's at.
It's the fucking pool party number one, because what else would it be if you're a child of the summer like me and Anthony are 4 days apart, third week of July? It's pool parties every year, dude. And guess what? It's not pizza at the pool party at my house. It's burgers, dogs, and possibly a steak or two.
Yeah, pizza's
Fuck
a cop
yeah.
out. It.
And also pool party at someone's house, typically, unless they're stinge, unlimited snacks. Whereas most of these other birthday parties, it's like you get 2 slices of pizza, but it's really one because they cut 18 slices out of a regular pie, and then a little hoodsie cup. There's all the snacks you could ever, all the soda, all the quarter waters, all the snacks you can imagine. Get a little can jam going. In my backyard, we got a quarter court basketball court, so a little
Yeah.
2v2, 3v3 going on. The possibilities are endless. It's laid back. It's easy. Like you said, the only thing that could fuck up a pool party is the weather. You got good weather,
Yeah.
you're ready to
And
go.
It's the middle of the summer too. Because when does your fucking pool open in December? So
Never.
Not here.
Get
Not
here,
up
dude.
here.
Yeah.
So the sun shining, and that's like an important
Ooh.
aspect of the summer. To people, vitamin D. People are happy.
When we
Sorry.
make it, we'll have yearly pool parties in December. All right, at our new House of Havoc location in San Diego.
Yago.
Yago.
Can I just say something about the pool party thing?
Sure.
It's because the parents didn't have to spend money on like a venue, so they spend money on the food.
Yeah,
Like, that's the gimmick.
100%.
That's the gimmick.
Another thing too with the pool party, if you going all out or like even with the family party, it's the catering too. You gotta get some slapping catering. You guys probably had catering at the pool party, no?
Yeah.
Only big part, but like only
No, not like a birthday party, pool party. That's not catering.
No,
That's
18, 21, 25. Those are the big birthdays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't really.
But are those some of the best?
yeah, like my 14th
25
birthday
was
party was
Exactly.
definitely like burgers, dogs, and some steak and chips
Yeah.
and snacks.
25
and
was
nonsense.
great. 21 was great. I don't even know what I did for 18. Don't remember. 21, we drank. That was fun, obviously. And then 25 is a surprise party. I hope I don't get a surprise party for 30. I really hope my mom does not do one. Because I'm
This
just,
kid's all surprised out.
I'm done. I'm good with the surprise. I watched Brian go almost into a
Imagine,
panic attack.
imagine if they were planning a surprise party for you, and Valentina hit you with the surprise.
Here's what's fucked up.
Surprise!
Here's what's
We're
fucked up.
expecting
Oh no, Jim. No, Jim.
for your 30th.
You're done.
Surprise! It's twins.
You're done. You're done.
They're fraternal. It's a boy and a girl.
No. Anyway,
At least you'd be done.
At least you can get the snip.
yeah, thanks. You're really rushing my life away. When I think the worst part of Brian's surprise party, I swear to God, was when he walked in
Oh my god.
and they were like, and it was surprised. He was like, oh, he was shook. He shook it. It's all good.
I know what you're gonna say.
And they were like, whoever, I don't know what the dick was. I think it might have been
It was
you.
me.
Yeah, he's such a dick. He's like, speech.
Yeah.
No.
That was Brad.
We all know how much you love surprises.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because someone yelled speech, and then
Right.
other people were like, "Oh, we're going to do a speech,
Yeah.
speech." Nobody's
Yeah, but dude, Brian's
nobody's speech is 30 seconds after they get surprised, and they were like, they put you on.
And also, Connor tapped you on the shoulder right after the surprise.
But Connor didn't even this is the best part. Connor didn't even purposely go to the bathroom as in like, oh, I'll be a surprise on top of a surprise. We're like, he's here.
He's
like,
just
I gotta
clueless.
pee.
Yeah.
Just clueless.
Oh my god.
But look, he didn't even try to surprise you. Like it just.
Nah,
ended up
dude, we
happening.
were seconds away from you just crossing pads on your
Yeah.
way to the party.
Like, what are you doing?
Like, what are the odds
Yeah.
Connor's in town?
And for you, to-
And
for
at
you
the
to
same
go
restaurant I'm at, doing cake tastings or whatever you
up,
were
for you
supposed to
to
do.
go up and do the speech, even though it was very quick, was still that's.
Nah, dude,
phenomenal.
Brian's a man of his convictions. You're not gonna bully him into
Yeah,
doing into
he was-
something he doesn't want to do, dude.
I mean, he felt a
They
little
were
bit-
all like speech. He was like, "There's no speech." Thank
There
you
was
all.
no speech.
Yeah, you're like, thank
he
you
said,
all for coming.
said there is no speech. Thank you all for coming.
I need a drink immediately.
Yeah.
All right, so that wraps the top 10.
Man, I think we have an undisputed winner.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do
We gotta
math though.
crunch the numbers.
You think?
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
All right. We'll
Pool
take
party
the
has at
numbers.
least 19.
All right, guys, listen. Pat McAfee said it best. You got to look good to feel good. You got to feel good to play good. Well, we're going to help you guys look good with Saatchi di Dinero. All right, it's the finest Italian material. It's fire. It's comfortable. And we got a saving for you. All right, you're going to use promo code HAVOC for 10% off your total purchase at SaatchiDiDinero.com. Also, check him out over at Instagram at Sachi Di Dinero. Sachi Di Dinero, always authentic, never counterfeit.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. As always, the best way to support the show is to support the sponsors. Support the sponsors, you support the boys, you support the cause, helping us all quit our day jobs, hopefully, God willing. We did a little bit of math, so here's the ting, okay? We crossed paths a lot, but then on anything we didn't cross paths with, nobody, like it was the scores were low. So what we decided to do for the first two was to take a topic that me and Jack both picked, but didn't really have a lot of points, and a topic that Brian and Anthony both picked, but also didn't score too high. And we're going to argue those are going to be the 9 and 10, and then the list is going to ensue. So for the 9 versus 10 spot, it is the movie theater birthday versus the trampoline park. My only say...
You hate both.
No, I had trampoline park on a list,
Yeah, but you can't do it.
Yeah, well, I don't. If you took away my ability to go to movie theater birthdays, I would not be upset. If you told me I could experience one tramp park birthday, I would be like, lit. This is lit. Let's go all out. Definitely jealous that I'm never really gonna know what it's all about. And I made my case for movie theater birthdays before already. So I don't know. This is something I'm sure you've done both of. Everyone else has done it all but me, so I don't feel that qualified to argue.
Well, you've done it. You know what it's about. Why the fuck would you go to a movie theater when you could go and fucking jump on a trampoline and play fucking slam ball, dude? Slam ball. Or fucking dodgeball.
Right, but also, so like, here's the thing. There's another, I'm sure it still happens, but I don't know how much you've experienced it. But in the early 2000s, safety wasn't nearly anywhere near the priority as much as getting these kids away from me for a few hours was. So if you didn't have it yourself within a very bike ride's distance away, somebody had a basketball hoop, like basically inside of their trampoline. So we did plenty of like our own version of unsafe slam ball growing up. So slam balls,
1,000,000%.
yeah. I mean, I had at least one buddy who grew up around the corner where his dad dug a hole in the ground. The slam ball court was in the ground. He put the trampoline ground level.
Like actual slam ball.
Yeah.
That's fucking smart. Cause
It's incredibly dangerous. I'm pretty sure it came out after like the third broken angle. They're like, all right, enough of this. But
because the springs.
for a year, I'll tell you off air who it was. But yeah,
Yeah.
for years it was back there.
Teen me wants to put the trampoline park for 9.
Yeah.
But like adult me is like, fuck it, dude. The movies is fine.
I'm gonna say to put trampoline 9, only because I said on the podcast, if this was something that existed like more prevalently when I was younger, I definitely would probably go into this.
All right, let's do it.
Over
Movies
for
10.
Sure. Yeah.
Tramp Park 9.
Because movie theater really was more of a nostalgic thing for me.
Yeah, well.
But I mean, I've thought a couple trampoline parties. I'm not sure a movie theater makes it. The rankings change.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
So 8 was just on my. No, Jack helped me out with 1 point. Me and Jack gave the surprise party 8 points for number 8. Number 7, Jack's number 1, picking up 10 points and 10 points only. The birthday mixed with the holiday.
Collaboration event.
Yeah, the 2 birds, 1 stone birthday. Family comes out. It's a whole big deal. Number 6 with 11 points is bowling.
Classic.
Number 5, 12 points, paintball. Or I guess paintball / airsoft.
Okay with that.
And now let's argue again. Tied for the 3-4 spot. So during the break, we decided Dave & Buster's and Chuck E. Cheese was going to be one category. 26 points. It is tied with Sports Plus.
Oh my goodness.
3-4.
I mean, you have to give it to Sports Plus. Sports Plus is all of that. And
It's
more.
3-on-1.
All put
It
together.
doesn't even matter.
Yeah, Sports Plus has a Dave and Buster's inside of the bitch.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the
It
problem.
doesn't
Sports Plus is Dave & Buster's plus some, dude.
Right.
It
Exactly.
doesn't exist because the world couldn't handle it.
The world couldn't handle
It was ahead of its time. That was the issue.
Couldn't handle
It
the
was
fucking
20
money.
years ahead of
I
its
know.
time, dude. You say that now, and then you walk into a sport.
Yeah,
dude,
but
I
if
wish
they
I could
threw-
take you back. Just
If
what
they
you
threw
walk
a
in.
fucking rock wall in Dave and Buster's, everyone would be like, they got fucking rock climbing.
No, I'm telling you, the issue was that there was no adult entertainment.
Yeah.
They had an NHL size rink
Not all adults roller skate.
inside. No. I'm not saying for the adult. I'm telling him, like a legit
Yeah, it's great,
rink.
dude. I don't fucking play hockey. I'm a fucking.
I'm a fucking.
Oh my god.
You could do some
I'm a
curling.
baboon on skates. Curling?
I
Did you
can't
say
see it.
fucking curling? Did you just tell me you're gonna go play fucking curling?
I'm trying
What
to.
the fuck is
I'm gonna start
fucks,
limiting your
dude?
fucks. We're gonna start putting a fuck counter on you, and you're gonna have a. Dude, it doesn't mean anything if you. It,
He'll learn.
He
He'll learn.
just said
He'll learn.
curling.
He'll learn.
He just said
Curling is-
curling.
Fantastic. First of all,
the best
talking
Winter
to a
Olympic
50-year-old
sport to
man.
watch.
I'd give my left nut to try curling.
I don't think you got to, dude. I don't think you got it.
You could probably sign up somewhere. I don't think it's that.
Maybe.
I don't think
Listen,
the barrier of entry is that
I'm
high.
just trying. All I'm trying to do is make you feel a little less sad that Sports Plus is going above.
I
and
would
above.
say if you walked into like our home Dave and Buster's in Islandia, New York, right now, I would be willing to gander that maybe somewhere between 35 and 40% of those actual stand-ups that are in there were inside of Sports Plus 10 years ago.
I'm sure.
Like the game, it's not the actual stand-up, but the games themselves.
Yeah.
The Resident Evil games,
maybe
the shooters.
a lot of it's pretty new. That's not the point. The point is, if Sports Plus was still here, shit would be unrivaled. It's not even close.
So Sports Plus is 3.
Yeah, absolutely. We all agree, right? Besides
I'm
Jack.
fine. with
Curling
sports
is like a cherry lime.
Let's be clear, dude. Curling doesn't really go down at Sports Plus.
No.
Let's be clear.
Let's hope not.
You don't fucking know that.
Well, shit doesn't go down at all. at
Nothing
Sports
goes
Plus,
down
you
in
know,
Sports
so-
Plus.
Yeah,
dude.
well, now the only thing that goes down is people's blood pressure. It's a gym, dude.
Yeah.
It's a gym and a Whole Foods.
He thinks this. He's one of those guys that like. Like,
You know that's where it was, right? You know where LA and Whole Foods is, right on the corner at 347 by the mall?
Yeah,
That's what Sports Plus was.
good for Sports Plus, dude.
disrespect.
This kid doesn't get it.
Rest
Absolute,
in peace.
absolute disrespect. Go.
Get in this kid's fucking DMs, dude.
Try me.
Number 2 with 27 points is Laser Tag.
Yeah, I mean, what are we talking about?
And then number 1, Brian worried me a little bit early on.
It
He
should've
really
been
had
higher.
me
It should've
rattled.
been higher.
He really had me rattled early on.
He had you rattled.
It's I wanted to make it higher. I thought people were gonna have it lower than me. To be honest, I thought I was going too high. But what I didn't take into account is that half the podcast's birthdays are in the summer. Didn't even
Dead
think
of
about
summer.
that. Dead of summer.
Dog
yeah.
days, dude.
Yeah.
Straight dog days of summer.
And that probably would have completely skewed. Because when I think about it, it should have been higher. Because realistically, the only thing we do at my house is go in the pool.
Right.
That's the only attraction.
The other thing is, like, now when you don't have a pool,
Yeah, dude, I've been to more pool parties at your house than any other pool party I've ever been at,
Yeah.
dude.
I don't have a
That's just
pool
how it
anymore,
is.
so like the pools that I do go in, I'm so fond of. Because I mean, I have a pool at the apartment, but like, I'm all set on that.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
community pool.
I'm all set on that.
I feel you. I'm not sure I'd go in either, so I understand.
So
Depends on how hot
it
it is.
is quite obviously the pool party's number 1 with a new. We kind of beat the record 2 weeks ago with the sidekick, but there were only 3 of us.
Yeah,
but by
for
percentages, it was
percentages,
still
yeah.
better than Blastoise.
Yeah.
But now officially, the numbers are all the same. 33 points. It outlasts Blastoise by 4 points as the new all-time king of the top 10.
Wow. I'm kind of shocked about that.
I'm not because, like you said, like me and you both.
Would
Late
you have,
July.
Would you have had sidekick number 1?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Jack
Let's not
wasn't
ask
here.
what if, dude. We're not.
He didn't
ready
even
for
have a
that
list
yet.
prepared.
He just didn't make a list. He was afraid of the
We're
moment.
not Marvel here, dude.
Piss
We're
running
not
down your
asking what if. No piss running down my leg.
All right.
We're not Marvel, dude. We're not asking what if.
My number 1 would have been a candy bar phone.
Did
It wouldn't
you?
have made the fucking top 10.
Nah, Juke wouldn't have been anywhere
Stop.
on that.
No candy bar phone.
Dude, you guys are all in on the sidekick. It wasn't happening. If I was there
You
that
just
week,
don't get
No, no, no.
rejection,
You just don't get it.
Matumbo.
You just
It
don't
happened.
get
I just don't get it.
It happened, though. That was the thing.
He clearly didn't. He couldn't have gotten it. He couldn't have had any better of a shot at getting it because I owned the phone
Right.
while we lived in the same house. So if he wasn't gonna get it then, I mean, when are you gonna get it? You know. So that's the top 10 birthday parties. This was a nice, silly little pod. I enjoyed this. I had a
Nice.
fun little time doing this one. It was stressful to put together because it's like you start trying to think like the easy ones come right away, but
This
then
I
is
had
the hardest
Sports
list.
Plus and Laser Tag top 2 like before I even started doing.
You worked down. You work from 1 down.
I don't always work down, but
it depends.
I work 10 up.
It depends.
see, am I chaotic?
What do you work from 5?
I put 15 on a list and then I fucking make cuts and then I
No,
sort.
I do that too.
Oh, I do that too. But when I put the 15 on the list, I go, "What's 10?" Like I start like.
Nah.
I get down to 10, and then I go, "What's 10? What's 9? What's 8?
I
What's
agree.
7?"
No,
always-
I go what 5 are honorable mentions, and then obviously you'll usually get 10 from that, and then I might go back up to the top. There's no method to my
Wait.
madness, dude.
The way I do it is I usually try and go 1 to 10, but if I'm at 1 and I'm on a hot streak at like 6, all my honorable mentions will come. The ideas will just come. Like for birthday parties, it's hard because of how many stipulations or like
Lack
the
of.
variety or lack of.
Mm.
It's hard to do it, but certain lists, they're there.
What's next?
Like-
you don't know.
I don't know yet, but we have ideas. Scuba Steve DeAngelis keeps hammering home childhood TV/movie crushes.
I'm with you there.
So that one's been hammered on the list a lot. I know.
How does that work?
I know. We'll talk about that one off
Do you
air.
have it?
We'll figure it
Well,
out.
He goes, "Nah, dude. Nah, dude."
You don't have them at all?
I barely know celebrities.
No, I'm saying like you never.
You didn't have a childhood crush?
girl or guy childhood celebrity crush.
Does Beyonce count? Always thought Beyonce was mad attractive, and Rihanna. But I don't know if that's really childhood, because that's more like teenage.
I mean, look,
No,
if
no, I'm all in on that.
we can make it work, because Beyonce was
We
in
can
gold.
even make it
Beyonce
work.
was in gold member, and that makes it a movie crush.
No, that's fine.
Home run,
They
dude.
work.
Yeah, no, that would work.
Absolutely work.
What other ones did we throw around? There was that one thrown around for
Darker
sure.
women.
Huh?
Darker women for Brian. Right?
Yeah, I mean,
All right.
Sure enough.
What do you got?
Another good one I heard that I'm kind of like in on is top 10 convenience store / gas station
Yes.
purchases.
That's a good idea.
like the
I-
7-Eleven run. Top 10 items you're
That's
grabbing
not
in a
bad.
7-Eleven.
Yeah.
See, Alessino doesn't want to do it because he's like, well, I want to spend $3.30 on a Twix bar when I know that there's tortillas at home that I could eat plain. Because that's always been this kid. He's a scavenger, dude.
But I can eat plain. I'm a
Fucking pizza rat, dude.
scavenger, saver, whatever you want to call it.
Everyone's got their worst.
You know, nothing good happens from just going and crushing a can of fucking Monster and fucking eating a king size Twix. Like nothing good happens from it.
He's
I'm
satis-
satisfied for 7 minutes, and I'm like, wow, that was shitty. Now my stomach hurts. Like,
we,
I guess
sound-
you're just built different.
sounds
dude.
to me like-
we are definitely built different.
it sounds
I
to
mean,
me like someone's bitch made, dude.
I'm not. That's bitch made is going and fucking saying, I need a Monster to wake up this morning.
Bitch made is saying you're gonna fucking go play curling.
No.
No, now you're
You're
wrong.
wrong, dude.
Now you're
You're
wrong,
Not the
dude.
curling?
Now you're wrong,
Close,
dude.
dude.
Curling is the most lit winter Olympic sport. It's the only one I watched the last time the
What?
Olympics were around.
No
That's what
snowboarding,
I
no
want.
alpine
Sporting,
skiing,
yeah.
no fucking half pipe.
Nah, dude, it's curling number 1, and then biathlon is number 2, where they ski and then shoot.
Yeah, that's
Because
lit.
that's impressive.
That's lit.
I'll
Cross
do
country.
biathlon, but
You see that
curling-
one guy got frostbite on his nuts during the
Yeah.
biathlon this year?
Yeah.
Yeah, wild, dude. Or 2 years
Well,
ago,
we're
whenever
not
it
going to
was.
lose control of this podcast, even though I feel like we already have. We're going to wrap it up right here.
Well,
And-
let me. Top 10 Olympic sports.
No.
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 We could put
Because
it in
curling's going to be
consideration.
number 1.
And we'll all put curling
Top
number
10,
one.
top 10 summer.
Does curling
Olympic
make a
sports.
top 10 for you?
Winter Olympic sports?
Yeah.
No, no.
Winter Olympics.
Winter and summer combined.
Yeah.
I don't really watch that many Olympics. Curling will probably make their way.
100%.
I don't watch too many events, but
Whatever you
But
think
here's the
about
thing:
it.
when you talk about Summer Olympics, it's like, well, now basketball is involved, right?
No.
And
That's corny as shit, dude.
Well,
Olympic
wrestling,
basketball?
You know what's corny? You know what's corny? And this is where we'll end the show. Wearing a Kristaps Porzingis jersey to the fucking pod tonight. And not for the fact that it's Kristaps Porzingis, for the fact that some dude reminds you of Kristaps Porzingis that we don't even know who he is.
And that's who Kristaps Porzingis should be to you, kids.
Nothing.
Okay? Nothing.
Get the
Nothing.
fuck out of here.
He
he's
had
a
it made.
nobody.
Close.
He
Well,
had it fucking made, and now it's over.
nah, dude, you heard it here first. The New York Knicks won that trade.
100%.
We're brought to you
Oh, I
by House of Havoc Podcasting, Sachi Di Dinero, Tiger Pack Productions, and Stay Thirsty Company. Peace out.
Stay tuned.